Hello friends, welcome to Help Me Coder, and as you know we are running currently a Power Automate series, and in this video we are doing the part 9 of this series where we are learning loops in Power Automate. In this video specifically we will be touching on apply to each. We will be doing couple of demos in this video and let you know all about how do you use apply to each inside your Power Automate. So if you are new to our YouTube channel, do remember to hit the like and subscribe button on our video so that it will keep you informed on our future video. Plus it will definitely keep us motivated to bring awesome content for you. Okay, so in this video we are going to do couple of demos, plus we will let you know all about apply to each. So before we understand apply to each, let us go through loops. So the loops are basically a certain set of actions that we keep on executing until either the condition is met or we have exhausted all the items, means all the items have been processed. So there are two kinds of loops. One is the do until and one is apply to each. In this video we are looking to apply to each, but in another video we might look into do until. Do until is something you do these set of actions until a certain condition is being met. So you can use do until in that scenario. Apply to each is something where you exhaust all the set of items that are sent to this particular loop. So for example, you connect a SharePoint list to a particular flow, and in this SharePoint list you have 10 different rows. So it will go through one row at a time and it will do certain set of actions on each of these rows, and when you have done all the 10 rows, then it will come out of that loop. So apply to each is used in these kind of condition when you want to do certain actions across all the different line items. Now apply to each, I have created a simple table for you to go through, and in this it talks about the features on the apply to each. For example, what is its purpose? Where purpose is something, repeat those actions for each and every item, that is its purpose. Triggered when, so this is important point to note, it is triggered sometimes automatically. You will see that when you dynamically select a content and that content is coming from a multiple set of items, like these 6 rows of data that you see: employee name, employee email, and manager name. And if I try to print employee name in the compose action and I say okay, print the employee name, then you will see that it will automatically attach a apply to each loop behind this particular compose that we have created. So it will automatically know, because this your data is like 10 set of data or 6 set of data rows that are coming in, so it is an array of data. So you want to just go one item at a time, so it will go and pick one item, do its work, and then go to the next item. So that is triggered when. Stops when all the items are processed, then it will stop. Examples we have already talked about. Now we will go quickly into the demo, and there are a couple of demos that we are going to do. So open your make.powerautomate, and in the create button on the left hand side, click a instant cloud flow. Here we will be choosing manually triggering a flow, and we will be giving the name as apply to each demo 1. Okay, so this one is a manual trigger of flow. The next step that we are going to do is we will connect it to the SharePoint list. So I have a SharePoint list that we discussed in our previous video here, and idea is that I want to show how this apply to each gets triggered. So I will be connecting to this SharePoint list. So I come to this manually trigger a flow and click on SharePoint. So when you click on SharePoint, it will show you all the different items, actions that you can choose from. Here I will choose 2 different actions. One is get item, and then in this get item I will connect to my test site where I have this particular expense claim demo, and I will choose an ID. So for example, I will choose an ID 11. So ID is nothing but your item ID over here. You can go to this all item, edit the current view, and in this view you can choose ID. Okay, and then we can say okay. Now when you see this, now this is ID is 11, so I want ID as 11. That's it, and then I will say that's it, fine. So this is one item, getting one item only. Now I will also try to get all the items. So for this one you have to use get items. Let me see if I get items. No, maybe I just again check on SharePoint, and over here this is the get items. I will choose get items now. Again the same SharePoint list test site and the same list called as expense claim demo, and that's it. So this is get item, this is get items. Maybe I want to run them parallelly so that I can show you the difference here. So instead of, I will add a parallel branch. Maybe I'll just add a compose because I don't want to create it again. So I will just add a compose over here. So, and then I will move this item under this part, and get item is over there. So compose, I can delete it now. Okay, so now this is a current flow. So we are manually triggering a flow. We are getting one item over here and getting all the items over here using get items. So that is what. Now in get item, let me add a compose, and as I mentioned, I will just choose a property, a column from this SharePoint list. So I will go to this dynamic content. So as you know, with the dynamic content, you can choose a value from a previous item. So previous item was get item. So in this compose, I can get the item from the previous. So the title is the employee name. So maybe I want to just pull that employee name. So maybe say employee name. So I can just say as employee name, and I can just say this. Then I may also want to pull manager name. Okay, so in this case I will say manager name. So if you don't know about dynamic, how do you use dynamic value, then you should see our previous video. Then these are the parameters. But when we add this compose over here, you will see it doesn't apply to each thing dynamically over here. It will not apply because we are just pulling one item. Get item is one item, so it is okay to use compose like this. But when you use compose over here, see the difference. So if I use compose this time, and maybe I just copy the value, but it will not work, because I will show you why it will not work this way. But I will try to show you. Control A, copy, and I will just put it over here. Okay, so this will not work because this is just as this was getting single value. Now I have to again use dynamic value, and I will choose here title, and over here I will choose employee manager name. Okay, now once I do this, you see automatically it has added a for each loop for us automatically, and that is what I was talking about, because this time the get items is returning a array of all the items inside that particular SharePoint list. So if you click on for each, you will see this get items is returning what? It is returning output. Get items is returning this bracket that you see, under which you have body values. So get item is returning the body values, which is an array of all the items. How do I know get item is that? So if you click on dynamic content, this is the body value that it was returning, and this is list of items, which is an array of all the items. So now here, if you see, it applies for each loop automatically. So here it doesn't, because it is one item, but here it does for each. So it will go across all the items in this list, and it will print all this value. So let us try this. Let us save this flow, and don't worry about this warning for now. Just close this and test this flow, and I will just run it manually, and okay, I will just accept this, and I will run this flow. Maybe I go back. Let me see if my flow has run. Yeah, the flow has run successfully. So if you go back to my flow, if you see the get item over here, output part, you will see that there is one item that it is returning. If I show the raw output to you, in your headers, you will see there is a body section, and in this body section you will see there is one item that it is returning, the field, title and everything. It is returning one single item, and out of which the compose is just taking out those set of values that we requested for. That is pretty simple. Now what is the difference between this get items? Now if you see this get items over here, and if I see the raw output over here, now if you see the body part, there is this array bracket. So it has multiple values inside it, and you see this this is the first item. If you hover on this one, you just take a note. This is the first item. It starts from here, and it goes till, let me show you, it goes till here. then this is a second item that it is starting and it goes till here, then it is a third item that it is starting and it goes till here. So this way there are 4 items that it is having inside this particular array of values. So this apply to each will run on each set of items. So if I open this apply to each, you will see it is iterating through each and every item. So if I show you the value of output of first one is Hemant and Vivek, this is how you use for each. So it is automatically adding itself. So thanks for watching this video, and do remember to hit the like and subscribe button in our YouTube channel Help Me Coder. This will not only keep us motivated to produce awesome content, but it also will help you to get updates on our future upcoming videos. So thanks for watching our YouTube channel Help Me Coder, and until next time, see you.